Hey guys, Jay. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, it just seems like the toy news just keeps on coming, everybody. I cannot believe what's happening these days. But, Master Universe fans, hang on tight. We got some great news ahead for you guys. Oh my gosh, check this out, everybody. Courtesy of Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth, we just got some brand new revealed pictures of the newest Master Universe Origins figures that are coming out very, very soon. Check it out, everybody. Oh yes, they have revealed the Masters Universe Origins Flying Fist HeMan Deluxe figure. Oh, now these have been on their site for quite some time, but they have had no images to actually showcase to us. This is absolutely insane. Can't believe that these guys are finally showing up at Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. So let's have a quick look and a deeper dive at what these figures are going to look like. I can't wait, everybody. Alright, these figures are $23.99 on both Big Bad Toy Store and Entertainment Earth. Let's have a look and a deeper dive at some of these photos. Oh man, this is absolutely insane, everybody. Now, I had Flying Fist HeMan when I was a kid, and it ended up being one of my absolute favorite HeMans. I ended up using him as my everyday HeMan when I was playing HeMan in the Master Universe as a kid. There was just something about the vac metallized, armor that he had, the bolo weapon, as well as the really unique shield that would actually spin whenever he, did his flying fist motion, which would move his arms and his both of his arms as he rotated his waist. It was a really unique gimmick at the time. So, seeing it now realized in the Master Universe Origins, man, I gotta tell you, I'm super excited about this. This is absolutely insane. Let's take a deeper dive into this. So, yeah, there he is. There is Flying Fist HeMan. Man, he looks amazing. Pretty much exactly the way he looked from back in 1983, 84? Actually, it might have been 85 now that I think about it. But yeah, we can see that he has all of his new articulation in his arms and his wrists, as well as his knees. And I believe they have done some adjustments to the knees for these new figures. He's sporting his traditional He-Man head, so I think we can infer from this that they've completely abandoned the newer style head that was originally put on the first release of He-Man in the Master Universe Origins figures. Yeah, that actual head did not really sit well with too many fans, unfortunately, because I didn't mind it, really. It looked a little bit more, square, but I think a lot of traditional Master Universe fans really did appreciate the original sculpt for He-Man a lot more. Yeah, as we can see here, he comes with his spinning bolo. Again, that was one of my favorite toys. I don't know, there's just something so simple about it. And it doesn't even look like they've changed it that much, if they changed it at all. He also comes with his spinning shield. I think that's a little bit smaller than the original shield. I'd have to take a look. I'm not really... You know what, let's just take a really quick look and see if it actually is any smaller. So, Flying Fist He-Man, there should be a whole bunch of photos here. You know what? No, not really. It looks pretty much exactly spot on. That's interesting. Holy cow. Cool. I mean, if it's not broken, why fix it, right? So that's excellent. Yeah. He also comes with an additional swapped head, which is something that I wasn't expecting. It is the windswept hair, blowing in the wind, and tiny little shouty face that he actually comes with. The Battlegrounds Warrior pack, 2-pack with Battle-Cat, which also had vac metallized pieces, so that's actually really cool. Also comes with an additional full-sized power sword, which is important because if you didn't want to pick up the Battlegrounds He-Man, this is actually a good alternative for you. So awesome to see that that's actually included. He also comes with one swappable hand. This is absolutely cool, guys. And here's something I didn't notice originally when I was a kid. He's actually got double belts. That's interesting. Very, very similar to the way Triclops has his double belt. That's really cool. Yeah, it does come, and we can see that it is vac metallized. You can see all that shiny, beautiful metal. So great. This is awesome. Wow, look at that traditional He-Man face. You know what? A lot of people really did want this version of He-Man. This is what a lot of people think of He-Man when they visualize him in their heads. This is the original He-Man that, and you know what? The sculpt really hasn't changed that much. It's a little bit softer, I think, but it's still beautiful. I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that the original He-Man heads had a bit of a wash on their hair. I'm hoping that's actually still there. It's hard to see in this photo, but there doesn't seem to be any sort of wash applied to the hair at all. So that's unfortunate, but yeah, look at that vac metallized armor. We can see the flash of the camera right there. Just great. Here we are again, Flying Fist HeMan with his bolo. There's no indications as to whether or not he actually still has his wrist action and arm rotation feature on this Flying Fist HeMan. That would be unfortunate, because for me that was the big thing as a kid. The fact that when you twisted his waist, both of his arms would move in opposite directions, and because of that, it would make the bolo spin as fast as it could, and it also would make the shield spin as fast as it could. That was one of the bigger features in the figure. I guess we'll find out whether or not that's been carried over with the release here once we finally get them. So far, there's no details as to whether or not that's happening. Maybe it's on the packaging itself. There's HeMan with his full-size power sword. No split power sword on this one. It's actually the full power sword. Beautiful attention to detail there. This is excellent. Now, we do see that the bolos are hollow, along with the 3 arms that hold it together, but that's not a surprise, because that's exactly how the original bolo was. The bolo was actually hollow. Very cool to see all this in full detail, though. The only things we saw before were just fuzzy pictures that were coming out of PowerCon, and a couple of leaked pictures that were released earlier, so they weren't even worth taking a look at. There's his shouty face. There's shouty face HeMan. Oh my gosh. I don't mind the look of this of this sculpt, and it's sort of appropriate for Flying Fist HeMan, considering the fact that he keeps rotating his arms and his bolo, so it must be creating some sort of drag in the wind, right? So yeah, that's actually a really appropriate head sculpt to include with Flying Fist HeMan. Awesome, just so great. There he is again, the Flying Fist HeMan. Oh, he does include the back clip. That's very important. That back clip is actually pretty infamous. It pretty much every kid who ever had the back clip lost it, and it's since become a bit of controversy. It actually, in many cases, more valuable than Flying Fist HeMan himself, because the clip itself was lost multiple times by numerous children. Absolutely insane. So this clip is different. I guess they did that on purpose. This clip is silver compared to the red, the very, very red clip that was with the original Flying Fist HeMan. Yeah, if you look at some eBay listings, a lot of people actually make sure to showcase the fact that they have the clip, because that's actually the biggest, again, one of the biggest selling features of the figure itself. If we look at this eBay listing, for example, yeah, see how right here, if we cycle through all the photos, yeah, right here, it's very important that they showcase that they have the clip, because the clip is actually what makes this figure valuable, which is absolutely insane. See how they keep showcasing the clip itself and the fact that it's red? Yeah, very, very interesting that they would actually highlight that. But yeah, that's actually a very big selling point for collectors of Flying Fist HeMan. Very interesting. Glad that they're differentiating it too. But moreover, I imagine the clip is exactly the same size, so it's a great replacement for your original Flying Fist HeMan. He's looking awesome. Just wonderful. Can't wait to get this guy into our collection. Holy crap, everybody. Shouty face HeMan. Love it. Love it. And then Terror Claws Skeletor. Now, I never actually had Terror Claws Skeletor as a kid, which is kind of funny because I really, really loved Flying Fist HeMan. Looking back at it, I really regret that. He was a great character, and I really do wish I had a Terror Claws Skeletor to go with my Flying Fist HeMan. But I get a second chance. Now we have Terror Claws Skeletor back in the Master Universe Origins figure. So let's have a look. Oh, there he is. He comes with a brand new head sculpt here, it looks like. It is a grinning Skeletor face, but you know what? I think they did a much better job here. His mouth isn't nearly open as wide as the original release of Skeletor, so it's got a little bit of a sinister aspect to it, so I'm loving that. His eyes are a little bit more furrowed, so he's looking pretty mean. Loving that idea. Holy crap, this was a good move, because this actually could be my Skeletor head going forward. It actually looks really, really scary. Although I do love that Keldor and Cronus head. It's actually really cool. He also comes with vac metallized armor, which looks absolutely insane. Oh my god. Yeah, the vac metallized pieces look great here. It's got this wonderful purple or hot pink, actually, now that I look at it. Yeah, it's got this wonderful hot pink reflective material. Absolutely insane. Love the skull in the middle of the armor. Just classic. classic Terraclaw Skeletor here. Also comes with a Havoc Staff. I can't remember. I don't think he actually came with a Havoc Staff. Look, if I remember correctly, neither HeMan or Skeletor came with their original weapons for Flying Fist HeMan and Terraclaw Skeletor. So that's interesting. A little bit more added value there, that he comes with the Havoc Staff and HeMan comes with the full-size Power Sword. So there he is, and this is everything he comes with. So this is cool. We do get Terraclaw's Skeletor. He comes with both his Terraclaws, the replaceable head, his Havoc Staff, which again is not something that came with the original version, a replaceable hand, and what is that? That is, I just noticed that on the other side too. What is that? Did that come with the original Terraclaw Skeletor? I don't think so. You know what? Let's have a quick look. Oh, okay, he did come with it. Huh, cool. I did not know that. All right, well, whatever that thing is, he came with it. I guess it's to complement what He-Man came with. But I don't know any kid who actually used that thing. I think every kid who had Terraclaw Skeletor just used the Terraclaws. They were just these funny little things that you could scratch He-Man's eye with. That was all so awesome. All right, so yeah, he's looking amazing. Comes with all these different accessories. I love those Terraclaws now that I look at them. They're just gigantic and so mean looking. This is hilarious. Oh my gosh. What is that thing? I guess it's some sort of like biting. I think it uses friction or momentum, just like Flying Fist He-Man, where the more you swing Skeletor's arms up and down, the head would chomp just like that. That's awesome. Yeah, there he is. Oh, I love the fact that they're actually including their signature weapons as well, the Havoc Staff and the Power Sword. That's something that definitely was not included with Terraclaw Skeletor or Flying Fist He-Man. Yeah, they did not come with their original Power Swords or Havoc Staffs. So yeah, very good move to actually make this into a deluxe character. I think that really helps to justify the price. He's looking amazing there. Oh, can't wait to get this guy in my hands. He also comes with an additional swapped head, which is basically the traditional head that they're releasing now in the classic He-Man and classic Skeletor faces. So that's something. This traditional head again, it's a bit kind of a hit and miss. This one's got a tiny little smirk on it. I don't know. I think the other head is a much better attempt. I really do like this face versus this one, but still, to give that added value, where they're giving you more accessories based on the fact that this is a deluxe figure, I don't mind that move. It's actually kind of cool. Mind you, you're going to have a whole bunch of different Skeletor heads lying around. It's going to be an interesting move on that part. Still, I do love the fact that he comes with all these wonderful accessories. Can't wait to see these characters realized and in my hands. This would be awesome. Okay, so there it is. There's the what is that? It's like a bonehead? I don't know what that is. I don't know if it actually has a name. This weapon's, I don't know. I didn't even know that this was a thing. Looks like it's on a double hinge. It's got looks like a hinge here, and of course the head is hinged as well. So that leads me to believe with momentum, the more you swing the arms, the more the weapon will actually react. I just didn't see any kids using this weapon. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, he also comes with a clip which holds on to this weapon. Once again, that is one of the biggest things that gets lost with these characters. So, really glad to see that this was included. And of course, the original clip was actually red, whereas the clip which is included with this version of Skeletor is the same color as his armor. So instead of vac metallizing this clip, it's actually just a hot pink, similar to his armor. And the same thing with He-Man. Instead of vac metallizing his clip, it's actually just a light gray, sort of to match his armor as well. That's actually a really good move. But I think back in the day they were trying to save money, so they just included the exact same clip twice. That's an interesting way of looking at it. Very, very cool. Yeah, super excited about this new release of Skeletor. There you go. That's his... Actually, you know what? Looking at it now, I think they sculpted it again slightly differently. There's no real smirk on this version. Oh, that's interesting. The other one has a smirk. A tiny little cheeky smirk. This one is just straight on. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Wow. Some food for thought there, guys. More surprises than I thought that we were going to get. Anyway, this is crazy, everybody. But what do you guys think? I'm super excited about these new releases and new unveils of these photos for Flying Fist He-Man and Terraclaw Skeletor. But let me know in the comment section below, guys. Are you interested in these two figures? Did you have these figures when you were growing up? And is this something that you're looking forward to picking up right now as an adult? Or has that time passed and you guys are pretty much moving on to more adult collectibles like the Masterverse figures? Guys, if you enjoyed this episode, please do leave me a like. It really helps me out. If you have any comments or suggestions on anime, cartoons, toys, collectibles, or anything else you'd like me to review, please leave that in the comment section below. And consider subscribing, as it helps YouTube to realize I'm doing a great job and you guys enjoy my work. Well, guys, as always, thank you very much for watching. We have the power, everybody. We have the power. Geek proud.